And as you can see, this dude here is some kind of weird hip looking dude. He's got this awesome little hoodie on it with these eyeballs, googly little eyeballs with a bat, kind of bat helmet kind of thing. I don't even know what it is, and it's too early for me to even process this. But yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I can imagine that a couple of people will actually like this. I cannot imagine this being anything more than a rare, to be honest, because it doesn't look that great. But yeah, very interesting back kind of skin. I don't know, are you going to buy it? Maybe not for me, but I think the next couple of ones I'm definitely going to cop. Anyway, moving on, we're going to be clicking over to the right hand side. And the next one here is the Grasshopper skin. As far as I believe, this is actually what I think it's called. I believe this one has a back bling, which I'm going to be showing off in a couple of minutes. But again, this character looks very different. It's a very new kind of character looking skin. Personally for me, I'm not a fan. He kind of just looks like a hobbit, especially with that big ring on his belt. I don't know, it just looks like it's meant to be like something like Frodo or something like that. I don't know. But for me personally, I will not be buying this character, as it's just a little bit weird. I don't know, not for me completely. Moving on, we're going to be clicking right again, and we have the high stakes skin. Of course, you guys already know about this skin. It's being pretty much revealed since like last week or something like that. This one will also be customizable. You can actually customize like the eye and everything to have a heart, a club, a spade, and also the diamonds. So yeah, very interesting indeed. Moving on, we also have this dude right here, which a lot of people are already assuming is going to be an Xbox One exclusive skin. I can pretty much tell you right now, guys, that I do not think this is going to be the case. Xbox have no sort of partnership with Fortnite, so I genuinely feel like this will not be an Xbox One skin. Instead, I don't know if you guys actually know, but Jean-Claude Van Damme was actually dressed very, very similar to how this guy looks right now in, I believe it was the Street Fighter movie or something else. I genuinely believe this is actually meant to be Jean-Claude Van Damme in Fortnite, similar to how they actually brought in Thor and John Wick, you know, the way they made it look like John Wick was in the game and how Thor was in the game. Well, yeah, I genuinely believe that this is Jean-Claude Van Damme in the actual game itself. So yeah, I wouldn't get myself hyped too quick about this, because I genuinely don't feel like Xbox have partnered with Fortnite in any kind of way, and I do not feel like we're actually going to be getting an Xbox skin anytime soon. Moving on, we actually have a couple more skins that I'm going to be showing off. First one is on screen right now, and as you can see, there it is right there. It is a male variant medic, and this one is very interesting. It actually does look pretty cool, but the only problem is that white always stands out in this game so freaking much, and I have so many skins that have a lot of white on them, and every time I use them, I just seem to get picked off way easier than I would if I was wearing dark colors. So there's no chance at all that I'm going to be buying this skin, because I genuinely feel like I'll probably just get killed very, very easily. So moving on, I'm going to click right now, and we also have the female variant, which I really, really like. I think it's pretty cool, but again, like I said, it's not for me because it's just too much white, and I'm going to get spotted so freaking easily. So yeah, very unfortunate that these skins are yeah, like that. So moving on, we're gonna click right again, and we have this punk rock looking girl. She looks really cool actually, and I think I'm gonna buy this one. I don't really know, like I really like the look of her. I like the hair, I like the kind of like the way she's wearing the fishnets and everything like that with the leather jacket. She looks very rock, and I just really like it. I think it's a pretty cool little skin, and of course this is a brand new female variant of kind of face, I think it is. I don't know, it looks like someone new. So yeah, very interesting indeed. But next we're going to be moving on to the male variant, which is a variant of Slash. Yes, as you can see right there, looks pretty cool, very rock, and yeah, I just really like it. He's got that hair dip dye kind of thing, which is pretty funny, and also he's got that kind of iconic kind of Slash hat on at the top. I think this is really cool, and I think a lot of people are really going to get this as soon as they can. So yeah, very cool skins indeed. I feel like the only one I'm going to get so far is the Jean-Claude Van Damme one. Like, I really like that character. He looks pretty cool. But the next thing that we're going to be moving on to is all of the new gliders, starting off with the one that's on screen right now. And as you can see, yes, it is actually some sort of like DeLorean type of thing. I believe on the license plate it actually says Hell Llama, I think. And that is really, really cool. I think that's a really cool kind of I don't know, glider. I am definitely going to be buying it because I really, really like it. But anyway, we're going to be moving on to the next one, clicking right now, and of course this one is the one from the high stakes event. You can actually get this one for free, which I really like because the money kind of flies out of it when you're gliding. I think that's amazing. So yeah, if you guys want to get that, make sure to complete your high stakes challenges this week, as that is actually one of the rewards of doing so. Moving on, we also have another one which is on screen now, and this one is obviously a glider that goes with that weird hobbit kind of looking dude. You know, the one that I said that kind of looked like he had that big ring on his kind of belt. Yeah, I don't really know what this is about. Obviously it's some sort of Norse, I don't know, it kind of, is that like Cupid? Of course it's meant to be Cupid on the kind of glider. I just don't get what it's meant to be, personally. Like, so I'm very confused at what this is, like who that character is, and like what it's meant to be. If any of you guys know, feel free to comment down below, because I'm an absolute idiot and I don't have a clue. So yeah, moving on, we also have this really awesome glider, which is actually a freaking helicopter. Yeah, that is actually the medic glider, which I really love, and I feel like I'm probably going to buy it. Unfortunately, yeah, it just looks really cool, and I cannot wait to see those little blades kind of going around in circles when I'm actually gliding down. It all also depends on like the noise that they make too, I guess, because if they're too loud for me, sometimes I just don't like them. So yeah, moving on, we are also going to be going over to the pickaxes, starting off with this one on screen right now. And as you can see, yes, this is a pickaxe to actually go with the medic skins. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of got like one of those little kind of poles with the kind of the freaking fluid thing, you know, the fluid poles, and then also like some kind of hacksaw kind of built into it, kind of thing, like a bone saw, which looks really cool. I like it. I think it's a pretty cool pickaxe. I can imagine that this one will be around about 800 V-Bucks or something like that. I'm not 100% sure though, so please do not quote me too much on that. Moving on, we also have a pickaxe that actually goes with the rocker kind of dudes. As you can see, it is just a mic with a kind of bandage or whatever it is, a bandana even. Yeah, bandana wrapped around the actual thing itself, as a lot of rock musicians actually do when they're playing live on stage. For some odd reason, they do it. I don't know why, but they do. Moving on, we also have the pickaxe that goes with that kind of hobbit kind of dude. I actually like this, weirdly enough. I think it's a really cool thing because it's basically just an axe. So I think I'm actually going to be buying that, and it's probably only going to be around about 800 V-Bucks. So yeah, I think I'm going to get that because it is just very simple and it's a freaking axe. So moving on, we also have this one on screen right here. I don't really know who this would be going with, but as you can see, it is just like a normal pickaxe basically, or an ice axe or whatever the hell you call it. And yeah, it looks pretty cool, I guess. It's just a blue variant with white kind of colors and blue on it. I don't know. It's obviously meant to be an ice pick though. So yeah, very interesting indeed. Next, we're going to be moving on to the back blings. The first one on screen right now, as you can see, this is that kind of hobbit kind of dude with some weird little thing on his backpack. I don't really know exactly what it is. Like I said, I'm very confused about what this is. But still, you know, looks kind of cool. And I guess we're going to start getting into the winter skins soon and the Halloween skins. So we're actually going to be seeing more of like a lot of wintry type of things. And this character, like right here, kind of reminds me of like winter and kind of like no guards and stuff like that maybe. I don't know. Tell me if you agree with me. I'm not too sure if I'm just being really tired because it's like 10 a.m. for me. Moving on, we also have the back bling, which is this awesome little electric guitar type piano thing. I can't remember the full name of these things, but yeah, it looks very interesting indeed. Personally for me, I don't like it, but I can imagine there will be one or two people who actually do, so yeah. Moving on, we also have a medic back bling. I think this is for the male variant of the back bling, so very interesting. But again, we're going to be moving on right now. And this one is from the high stakes, of course. You will get this from completing one or two of the challenges. So please, guys, make sure that you do that this week, as I believe these are going to be limited time only. But other than that, we also have two more back blings to kind of look at. The first one being here, and this is the grasshopper kind of one. Again, I don't know, this is for one of the rock people, I guess. I don't personally like this. But, you know, it's a back bling. It's whatever. I don't know. A lot of people might like it. I personally don't. And also, moving on to the very last one, we also have the female medic back bling, which has this kind of little glove dispenser on the back of it with some kind of like scissors and everything. So it looks very, very